send out Scott Robertson now. So Jackson is going to forfeit any opportunity to run. You can't go back out a second time. That's it.
But he will start 10.
He will start no worse than 10. That's the situation here. So Marchev automatically now will be worst 9th place.
Yeah, so, all right, here comes Robertson. Again, we think this might be his first top 10 appearance. And he's one of the really great guys. There are so many folks in this paddock that are fabulous, and he certainly fits in there. And he's taking it a bit easy here. Just eyeballing the track, looking for any issues here. At a certain point, you want to pick the pace up to make sure you've got heat and thus the pressure in the tire. And really what you want to do is when you come out of 14, you want to have your tire pressures, which are dictated by the temperature in the tire, at the exact right spot for the tire and for the setup on the car, so that on your one lap, when you started, everything is in line. And you hope you pressured them right, so by the end of the lap, the pressures don't climb too much as the tire gains more heat.
I think Robertson might be one of the drivers that's on the Falcon RT 660 tire, so that's a tire that can get pretty greasy if you overheat it, so maybe just calmly getting warmed up here. Scott hails out of Holland, Michigan, and is here with now fiancee Becky Burton as they head down towards turn number 8. Of course, Scott, Robertson Racing NB generation Mazda Miata. Now Scott's season coming into the weekend, his points position is currently 18th if things were to finish as they are back at AMP. Had 4 top 10s there. Had some trouble at Midwest, had some finishes outside of the top 20. Got a top 10 back at Autobody. Mid-Ohio was kind of top 20. We haven't seen him since, so glad to have him back here for the first time since August.
Yeah, great to see him. And doing a really nice job here. You know, you can see him weaving a little bit. Some of that is temping the tires. Some of that is just making sure they're clean. You know, people that pull dirt and debris up onto the track. And boy, you really used a lot of track out at 14, but he's just rolling speed. When the green flag flies, his lap is underway, Kyle.
Headlights flashing and down towards Alpha, up towards turns 1 and 2. And again, the Miata, the balance of this chassis is the big advantage here. The lightweight of this car tucks it in for turn 1. Scott is very familiar with data analysis, runs that as a service here for other competitors. Alongside Becky Burton, they look at tire pressures and data analysis all the time. So I think he knows exactly what his goals are in this particular lap.
I think so too. And you can see he diamonded turn 3 a little bit.
Left a tire mark out of turn 3.
So he's giving it some welly here. Another little slide all over that exit curve. I mean, that was perfect. A lot of rotation there. That, unfortunately, I think he scrubbed some valuable speed there.
Yeah, 3 through 5, a little bit wild looking. See if he can get a good run out of 6 and recover some of that time through 8, 9, and 10. Climbs up out of 7 now. And sliding around those rear tires, they can make him pretty hot pretty quick, but we'll see if he can recover this down the backstretch now.
Yeah, see how he does through the that left, right, and left complex here. I hate to call it a chicane because it's really more flowy than that. It's like some S's, and really nice through there.
Really well placed on the racetrack. Now on the brakes into turn 10. Right up on the inside curve. Tracks out, turns in tight now for 11 at the right-hander. Only a couple corners left. This is really where this car will find a big advantage in the race. Lightweight and nimble. Little bobble there through turn number 12.
Yeah, you can see him fighting the wheel just a little bit. Nice line here. That's exactly how you want to play that corner. Just the apex there, just a smidge, and hard on the throttle here. Interesting to see where this shakes out in terms of a time. Remember, he's trying to beat at this stage a 146.0.
All right, across the line for Scott Robertson, and yes, top of the board, 145.832 for Scott Robertson. He will at worst start 8th in race 3.